Hello, everybody. My name is Douglas Arnold Armstrong. I'm the head honcho here at Happy Texas Reviews, bringing you guys another review. Please feel free to like, subscribe, join up as a group member if you haven't already, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you have seen the movie Shining, The Shining, and what you thought about it. So this is for The Shining, the 1980 original, starring Jack Nicholson. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Oh. I ended up seeing this at a special screening at my local theater, and they're doing this kind of flashback cinema. And I decided to go see The Shining from the beginning to the end, all the way through, with my mom and one of her friends. And can I just say, boring. I don't think I have wasted $11 to see a movie in a long time. And this movie definitely topples it because this movie is just flat out boring. So, for those of you who do not know what The Shining is actually about, it's a rated R movie, and it's about Jack. Not Jack Nicholson, but Jack as a character. And he becomes this caretaker for the winter of an isolated hotel. So, this hotel only operates for like 5 months, and then they shut it down for 7 months because the hotel cannot afford to pay for the road from the main town to get to the hotel, and they can't afford to plow all the snow that keeps coming and coming and coming. So they just shut down for the 7 months, and then they reopen for 5 months, and it continues. So that's the general, Jack becomes a winter caretaker of this isolated hotel, and he's hoping that he can cure his writer block. So he's a former school teacher. He's trying to write a book so he can make money because he's no longer a school teacher. Unfortunately, something happens. He eventually becomes really crazy and psychotic, and he goes on this homicidal maniac quest, and he's hell bent on terrorizing and eventually attempting to try to kill his own wife and young son. And that's the general gist of the movie. Um, this movie has a lot of great music, color, use of the real life hotel that's in Oregon, the tone, and the nonstop pacing. It just never stops. This movie doesn't give you a moment to breathe, and I think that's a problem personally. I'm just like it. Every scene sucks you in so hard, and you don't get a moment to be able to relax and ease yourself from all the tension happening. You're just the moment you start watching the movie to the end, you are locked in. And if you walk away, you're going to miss something extremely, extremely important. Um, One person dies in this movie. One. And the person that dies, I think, was a very racial 1980s thing that they had to do, I guess, for the sake of Hollywood. Um, and I kind of didn't like it. I mean, you could see that this person was going to get killed the moment that they showed up in the movie. I'm just like, yeah, that guy is dead. And they tried to make it a mystery, like he's not gonna die, he's not gonna die. I'm just like, he's going to die. Why are you trying to make it like a big surprise when he's going to die? And you can tell exactly how and when he's going to die. It's so predictable, and it just boggles my mind that they thought this was going to be something that was going to be a surprise for anybody. Um, there is a long nudity scene in the middle of the movie, so I highly encourage you guys, if you do watch this, watch it with filters. There's a ton of language in this movie. Surprisingly, I didn't realize how much language they could cram into a rated R film. Um, The Shining is a classic now, but back in 1980, I can understand coming from that time period of this movie being a horror film. It's just not now. It's just you got great acting, you've got great performances, great musical score. It's more of a suspense thriller because of the music. It's like, what's around the corner? Is there something around the corner? No. 5 minutes later, is there something around the corner? Something around the corner? No. Okay, good, we're safe. 5 minutes later, is there something around the corner? Oh shit, the elevator is filled with blood and it's coming down like a waterfall. It's gonna kill me. Run! Ah! I'm just like, it's not a slasher. It's not a spooky movie. It's not. it's just so dull and boring, and I'm just like, it's almost 3 hours long. I'm like, how is this supposed to be a horror movie? Nothing really horrific happens. I'm like, the whole smashing the axe into the door was probably more terrifying, and there's so much dialogue, so much talking. It's just, I don't understand how people think this is a classic horror movie. I can understand it being a classic movie, but it's like, it's a classic movie enough to put me to sleep. Um, gosh. Watch it once and be done. Before I watched the whole movie from start to finish at my local theater, I've only seen bits and parts. You know, you got the whole meme of "Here's Johnny," and I'm just like, yeah, it was good. So it's a good movie with some good mystery and suspense, but it just doesn't have a lot of substance. Nothing that's going to make you remember a lot of it and care all that much to want to rewatch it and tell people to go see it. I mean, you can watch it once and that's about it. So I'm going to give The Shining, the 1980 original, a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you next week with Man on a Ledge review, and tonight I am seeing 2001: A Space Odyssey at my local theater as part of the Flashback Cinema. So I will be doing that review for you guys also next week. Have a great one, guys. Bye.